Good morning, all you beautiful girls out there. And all girls are beautiful by nature. Absolutely. Well, it's towards noon. There used to be a program in which they would say, like, it's high noon in New York. And it was a musical. And the girl was real good voice. And she was more of was typical of that time of a stout girl that sang in the opera, hit those notes. Then they got with the movies. They got girls like Lily Pons and Jeanette MacDonald and Katherine Grayson. Now, some of you girls might say, well, why do I expose the criminally insane Hoovers? Well, those are the true facts. Kennedy didn't shoot himself. And it was tragic and for everyone. And Bobby Kennedy didn't shoot himself. And his wife, Ethel, who I conferred with that evening, they had 10 children and she was pregnant. And that criminally insane Hoover killed Bobby because Bobby would have fired him when he became president. So when you look at it through the true facts, maybe I'm even trying to not say how fiendish that Hoover was, and he was a woman hater, and he would purposely show me what he could do to a woman. So I was thinking, well, yeah, you have to have a smile and a song each day, no matter what those criminally insane homo-hooristic faggots, weirdos that have sold their soul, their humanity. We have to smile and have a song, even more. And well, there's the top male singers for you girls, and that's what I'm going to present. Morning, noon, and night, the real great men that would, entertain with their great voice, etc. Well, one is Ezio Penza, especially in South Pacific, singing Some Enchanted Evening, You Will See a Stranger, and he would roll the R's and hit the notes. If I practiced him, I did it once, hit every note, kind of imitating him. So hopefully maybe I can sing that song again. But I'm going to definitely get with those who know how to put his video on. And that's the way I started maybe 2-3 years ago. But they said I was presenting other material, other person's material, and took me off the internet. So I have to be careful. Now, I started that way now, but I'm not a computer nerd. So I have to get how they somehow download somebody's video, and then they put it in a file, from what I understand, and then you get to this file and upload to the YouTube video. So I have the top 10 male singers, and I was thinking, this is Saturday. Why not, if I can hit the notes, present other than like Penza, Lanza, Sinatra, Como, Caruso, and there was the actor Rudolph Valentino, and sometimes I get them mixed up with Caruso, and there's Dean Martin or Dino Martino, and so it reminds me of, well, I played baseball, and I think I wanted to play with the Cardinals because they had a team in Rochester, New York, was their AAA farm club. They went from Rochester to the Cardinals. And so I got to know the players by watching them from a viewpoint of science, really, playing baseball in Rochester, and I played baseball in high school. And I actually was better than the second baseman they had for the Rochester Red Wings. And then there was the Cardinals. So I figured if I got to the Cardinals, we could beat the Yankees. The Yankees won every year with Joe DiMaggio. And the Yankees had Joe DiMaggio, Tony Lazzeri, Frankie Crosetti, and reminded me of the joke of this Lefty Gomez. He was the teen clown, and he would watch airplanes as they came over the stadium. And he was watching the airplane, and the guy stole the base. In fact, he stole from third to home. So then they, Gomez, they start calling him Goofy Gomez. And all left-handers were called Lefty. And there was Carl Hubble. He threw what they would curve the opposite of how you would throw the ball if you're a lefty. So they said, that's screwball. And they start calling him Screwball Carl Hubble instead of Lefty. Well, Goofy Gomez, the teen clown, balls hit back to him, and they had a big lead, and the man's running from first to second. So it's a double play ball, really. And he gets it, and he throws it real high and hard, and it goes out to DiMaggio. So DiMaggio comes in, and all the girls idolize Joe DiMaggio. And he says, Goofy, what the heck did you do? He says, all I know is I keep hearing Joe, Joe, Joe. When I turned around and with all you Latin lovers, so I threw it to you, Joe. Well, it might be a corny joke, but from baseball, that is really quite a gag that Goofy Gomez did. Now, what about other singers? Well, I thought not. Rudolph Valentino, I find, only recorded 2 songs. The same day with the same company, just 2 songs. Of course, the great Caruso. Then Mario Alonso plays the great Caruso, and in my opinion, he sings the songs even better than Caruso. Well, that's what modern training and the equipment that can record your voice and so forth. Well, there's Nelson Eddy. So I have him 6th. But he plays and sings a couple of great songs. And one of them is Beautiful Dreamer. Now, especially, there's a spectrum of opinions about maybe any singer, entertainer, or anybody has a video, website video, what they present. So you say, well, still, why are you critical? Or so the powerful exposés against the criminally insane Homo Hooverus is because what he did against women. As part of his crimes. And what they did to me is like the song about Stephen Foster. Now, Stephen Foster would put together great poetic songs that rhyme with a great tune. And yet, the whole country would be singing his songs, and everybody would be singing his songs and plays and whatever, and making money and being famous and so forth. But he somehow was always broke. And he got in a position where he actually was financially embarrassed, is the way I put it. But he bankrupt and broke. And I realized that they have me in that position where 007 becomes tremendous, world famous and money. Rocky becomes tremendous. And I won my weight class in college, and I know how to box. And I got in trouble because I used my fist. And they had me as a gutter fighter, do you understand? Stephen Foster, they'd say, well, he's living in the gutter. They had me as a gutter fighter, and I took, and it's 1/100th of what they did really to Stephen Foster, as far as, the fact that here was the #1 man causing, obtaining for everybody such great improvements and so forth. And yet, as the best you can say is financially embarrassed. It's bankrupt on purpose. Just the opposite. Should be a billionaire, not a millionaire, a billionaire. So, Nelson Eddy, I looked up the words, and beautiful dreamer. Now, I should definitely try to memorize the lyrics, but what I'm going to do is what I have been doing. I spontaneously put the lyrics there, maybe read it through once, or hum it through once. I call it humming, but Doris Day would do that. She would hit syllables, and when they sing the words of the first section, then they play the interlude, where it's usually instrumental. Well, once in a while, she would sing la-di-da instead of the instrumental. Such a good voice. And then some of the men will do that, and use a syllable. La la da dee la da da dee. I do it because I don't know the lyrics, and I can maybe put a little more effort on hitting the note. So I'll start with Beautiful Dreamer. La-di-da. Well, that's the tune by Stephen Foster, Beautiful Dreamer. When I get how to put Nelson Eddy singing the entire song, then maybe I'll try to croon the tune also. Until then, this is Saturday. All you girls, all you beautiful girls, and all girls are beautiful by nature, absolutely. Smile with a song and have fun.